My presentation. I hope my presentation is really good and you can understand my presentation, and I can deliver the about inductions or organizations to all of you, and I hope you will get the insight. Thank you.
Okay. Revelia, please. Adelia Pujarito.
Hello everyone, I hope you in good condition right now. My name is Adelia, and the reason I attend the class today is because I want to learn and gain knowledge from our friend's presentation with the material introduction to organization, and I hope the presentation will run well. Thank you.
Okay. Is Adian Yuando.
Okay, good morning, everyone. The reason I joined the class today is I want to learn more about my friend presentation and get new knowledge and new insight from Irvanny presentation, and good luck for Irvanny. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Asrawayuni.
Halo, Sir. Halo.
Hello. Okay, please. Asrawayuni, please. Hello, please speak. Why do you keep silent? Oh, okay. Please. Tiffany.
Hey, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm in a very good condition today, and today we are going to learn another new topic, which is chapter 30, Introduction to the Organization. So I'm looking forward how the presentation is going and also the discussion also. Thank you.
Irvania.
Sorry, sir, I cannot open the camera because it has a problem. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir and everyone. So, the reason why I joined the class today because I want to learn more by my friend's presentation, chapter 30 about introduction to organizations. So, good luck for the presenter. Thank you.
Muhammad Arabi Bagaswara.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir and everyone. Today I joined this class because I want to learn about introduction to organizational. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Wilashola Gracia.
So good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. So today we will see our friend's presentation about introduction of organization. Hope that the presentation run well and all of us can get new insight about this chapter. And good luck for Irvanny who will present today. Thank you.
Wahyu Andika.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today, as usual, I want to learn more about advanced human resource, this time about introduction of organization that will be presented by our friend Irvanny. Good luck for Irvanny. Thank you.
Tasha Rabiatul Alfiah. Tasha.
Yes, sir. Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir, and good morning, all of my friends. So the reason why I'm joined this morning because I want to learn and see my friend presentation about introduction organization. Good luck for today. Thank you, sir.
Kevin Nathanael.
Okay, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. On these occasions, my friend Irvanny will deliver a presentation that discuss about introduction to organizations. I hope the presentation run well and I can get new insight about it. Thank you, sir.
Revelia Teresa.
Hello, good morning, sir, and good morning, everyone. Today's why I joined the Zoom meeting class is because I want to get new information and new insight about Irvanny's presentation related to introduction to organization. So good luck for Irvanny today. Thank you.
Nita Sapitri.
So good morning, sir. Right now I'm in good condition. So today material is introduction to organization presented by Irvanny. So hopefully today lecture will be running well. So good luck for the presentation.
Elisa Febrianti.
Hello, sir, and everyone. So today I want to listen to my friend's presentation chapter 13 about introduction to organization, and good luck to Irfan. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, I want the time to present is given to Irvanny. Yeah. And please, Irfan, take your time to present your topic.
Okay, sir. Wait a minute. Okay, this my screen is already presenting. Hello, everyone. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will present I will just start my presentations today. So good morning, everyone. My name is Irvanny Fadila. So today I will talk about interactions to organizations, and then it might be just not too much in this PPT because it's the easy materials, and then on the book we don't really have a lot of materials, so I just summarize the in the book, and then it might be just a little bit on the PPT. So I just started right now, and then yes, the first is about induction. So talking about the introductions, there is something that you should know in HR. In HR life, it's called about induction. So induction is the process of receiving or welcoming employees when they first join a company and giving them the basic information, and they need to settle down quickly and happily and start work. So basically, when we start to introduce our organization or our company, so it should be have inductions on the first. So basically, it is the uh, it is the essential things as a new starter or a new employees, and it's really important. And next again, uh yes, why taking care about induction is important. Like I said before, why is taking care about the induction is important, because the first is it can reducing the cost and inconvenience of early leavers, and then next is increasing commitment, and the third is clarifying the psychological contract, and then four is accelerating progress up the learning curve, and then the last is socializations. So basically the benefit of we execute the induction, because there's five things that we can get, like reducing the cost and increasing commitment, clarifying the psychological needs, accelerating progress up, and then socializations. So it is the inductions, the benefits of inductions. And then next I will talk about the receptions. So most people suffer from some feelings or trepidations when they start a new job. So however outwardly confidence they may appear, and they may will be asking themselves such a question as what will company be like? How will be my boss behave to me? Will I get the with or other works? Will I able to do jobs? And these questions may not be answered immediately, but at least general fields may be alleviated by answering that the first contacts are friendly and helpful. So basically, uh, when as usual, when we are going to the hotel, there will be a receptions, and same goes with the organizations. Should be there's a like receptions receptionist in the organization or in a company to help a new employee for giving them clarity, giving them information about the company. And then next is documentation. So there is a variety of documents may be issued in employees, including safety rules, safety literature, a company rule book containing details of disciplinary and governance procedure, and an employee handbook. An employee handbook is useful for this purpose, and it's not to be a glossy, but it should be convey clearly and simply what new staff need to know and under the following headings. So basically, I will give like 15, if I'm not mistaken, 15 or 19 points and 19 points that should be including in the employee books. First is a brief description of the company and its story, product, organizations, and also management. And second is basic condition of employment, hours of work, holidays, pensions, SIM, and then insurance. And then next is there is a pay, like a scales when pay and how, and also deductions and queries. And then for a sickness, notification and absence of certificates and pay. And then uh, um, and then leave of absence and company rules, and then disciplinary of procedures. And next again, there is a health there is a capability of procedures, governance procedures, procedures in onion and joint consultation arrangement, and then there's a educations and training facilities, and then there's a health and safety arrangement, medical and first aid facilities, restaurant and canteen facilities, social and welfare arrangement, and then there is a telephone calls, and then correspondence, and then 18 is rules for using email, and then the last is traveling and subsistence expense. So basically, this is should have including in the employee book, and then it's really useful for us for a new employees who just start in the new company or a new organizations to know about this. It is like the guidance, like the rules, and then it's the whole thing is really help the new employees to get new insight and to know about the organization or the company. And then, but if the organization is not large enough to justify a printed handbook, the least that can be done to prepare a type of summary of this information. So the first is that you can summarize is about the company induction and initial briefings. So company induction procedures, however, shouldn't rely on the printed word. The member of the HR department or other individual who looking after the employee should run through the main points with each individual or when larger numbers are being taken. And with a group of peoples, in this way, a more personal touch is provided and queries can be answered. When the initial briefing has been completed, a new employee should be taken to their place of work and introduced to their manager or team leader for their departmental inductions. And then alternatively, they may go straight to the training school and join the department later. And then next, there's an introduction to the workplace. So as new starters, you will be concerned about who they are going to work for, like their immediate manager or team leader, and then who they are going to work with, what work they are going to do on their first day, and the geographical layout of their place of work. So the department induction program should be wherever possible start with the departmental manager, not the immediate team leader. And the manager may give only a general welcome and a brief description of the work of the department before heading new employees over their team leaders and for the more detailed induction. So next again, there is a formal induction courses. So basically the formal induction courses can provide prerequisites to be assembled in a group so that a number of people can be given consistent and comprehensive information at the same time, which may not be forthcoming if reliance and is placed solely on the supervisors. And then a formal course is an opportunity to deliver message about the organization, its product and service, its missions and values using a range of media such as videos and other visual aids that wouldn't be available within departments. But formal induction courses cannot replace informal induction arrangement at the workplace where the most important needed settling people can best be satisfied. And then decision will have to be made out uh decision to be made out about who attends and when it's normal to mix people from the different departments, but less common to have people from widely different levels on the same course. In practice, managers and senior professional staff are often dealt with the individually. And the last is it is the on-the-job induction training. So basically, most new starters, other than those on formal training, seems will learn at the job. Although this may be supplemented with the special of the job courses to develop particular skills of knowledge. So basically, before we start our before we start uh, our kerjaan kita, usually we have on the job induction training. So like there will be a transition to the new employees, and then there's like a training, like a internship. So they should learn. New employees should learn about what will be they working to do, and then it will help them to know what were they job desk in the future, and then it will give us a clarity that makes sure that they will understand about their job desk in the future. So basically, there's a last of the PPT is like I said before, on-the-job training can be haphazard and inefficient and wasteful actually, but a plain systematic approach is very desirable, and this can incorporate with first is job or skills analysis to prepare a learning specifications, and second is an initial assessment of what the new starter needs to learn, and third is the use of designated college to act as a guides and mentors. These individuals should be trained in how to carry out this role. And then coaching by team leaders are specially appointed and trained departmental. And then the last is trainers and the last is special assignments. So basically, like in this PPT, on the job training is can be inefficient and also wasteful, but at the same time it really needed to give to the new employees, because sometimes our new employees are really not knowing and understand about what will they do in this company or these organizations. So it's really I think for me it's really crucial for us to deliver on the job training. Okay, I think this is the last of the presentation. So cause on the book it just a little bit of materials. So my presentation is just a short, and then I will go into the question and also answer. For those who want to ask me, I really give you time or space to ask me. Okay, is there any question, guys?
Hello, Ivan.
Hello.
My name is Asawa Yuni. I want to ask you, what do you mean about induction can increase in commitment?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Arsha. Next again. Is there any question?
Hello, Irvanny, I want to ask,
Yes, Bagas.
what you mentioned the detail of induction, what will we do or get as a new employer?
Okay. Wait. Could you repeat again?
Okay. I want to ask, could you mention the detail of induction and what will we do or get as a new employer?
Okay, okay. Detail of induction and what will we do to get. Okay, thank you, Bagas.
Okay.
Is there any games who want to ask?
Hello, Irvanny.
Okay, hello, Adrian.
Okay, I want to ask how to do on job training, what channel that we use.
Okay, how to do on job training and what channels we use. Okay. Okay. Still again. Did anyone want to ask me? Okay, is there anyone? If not, I will answer the questions and looking for the answer. Sorry.
Hello, Irvanny.
Okay, hello.
May I ask the question?
Yes, of course.
All right. So, could you give an example of reducing the costs and inconvenience of early leavers? Thank you.
Wait,
Before.
can you slowly?
Oh, all right. Sorry. So, could you give example of reducing the cost and inconvenience of early leavers?
Inconvenience.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Before.
Okay. Thank you, Adelia. And then, is there anyone who want to ask again? It is for the last slot. Is there anyone who want to ask? No? Okay, so I think I just continue my presentations. Just wait a minute. I will looking for the answer, and then for those still waiting, you could watch this video. It's about the onboarding employees, and it's really relatable to the introduction to organizations because sometimes we do an onboard for employees.
Hi everybody, my name is Marie. I'm a customer success manager here at Actimo. In this video, we want to provide you with some best practices for creating onboarding processes for your new employees. But before we go into the details, I just want to briefly state why you should even make onboarding processes. First of all, it's about making your new employees feel welcome on the first day of their new job. Then it's about building a company culture where everybody feels part of the group. And lastly, it's about getting your employees up to speed and shorten the time for them to perform. What we have experienced is that onboarding processes can take many shapes and forms and there is no one size fits all. So what we will be focusing on is just some best practice examples and a flow that you can set up and that you can put all of your own processes and all of your own tasks into. For the pre-boarding phase, which would be the phase from a person is hired until they have their first day, we recommend you focus on these 3 key points. First of all, send your new employee a welcome message and build in the excitement that they're hired. Let them know that you're really excited to see them in a few weeks. Secondly, think about introducing the team before the new employee's first day. Often when you start a new job, it involves meeting a lot of new people. So even before they start, you could maybe shoot a video message where everybody in the team introduces themselves, and then there will be some faces that you recognize on your first day. A third point that we want you to consider is equipping your new employees with some practical information before the first day, and maybe assigning them a buddy that can help them get around and get to know the new place. Also, think about providing them with a schedule so they know when to meet, who will greet them, what is going to happen on their first days at the new job. We're now at the point where your new employee's first day has finally arrived. This also means that we are moving from the pre-boarding phase into the actual onboarding phase. First up is planning a nice first day for your new employee. This would entail meeting all the new colleagues, maybe have their buddy show them around the company, giving them a tour, let them know where to get coffee, where to get their computer fixed if it's broken, all of the inner workings of your new workplace. Step 2 in your onboarding program would be to help your employee set everything up. Get them their computer and the phone and everything else they need to do their job. Also, think about starting some initial training of the employees at this point in time, where they learn all the overall processes, everything they need to know before you move on to the more in-depth training. The in-depth training might be the most important step in your entire onboarding process, because this is where your new employee learns everything they need to know in order to be successful in their specific roles. When it comes to in-depth training, think about making it as blended learning, so that not everything you need to learn happens in a classroom and not everything happens online. Think about mixing it up a bit and maybe add in some gamified training as well. So this was our take on what an onboarding flow could look like. In summary, here are some key points worth remembering. First of all, split up your training so you don't throw everything at the new employee at once, but you divide it into snackable pieces. Then, pre-board is key. Make sure you start communicating to your employees even before they have the first day. Continuous one-on-ones is not something that we have talked about here, but it's really important that you have regular check-ins with new employees. And finally, assign a co-boarding buddy, because this is an easy way to make someone feel comfortable at their new job. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it interesting and useful for your onboarding flow.
Okay. Okay. I just start for the
I hope you found it interesting.
for the Q&A sections again. So I will answer the question of first is from Arsha. What do you mean about the induction can increasing the commitment? So as stated in the book, commit employees is one who identifies with the organizations, and then by want to stay with it and is prepared to work and hard or on behalf of the organizations. And the first step in achieving the commitment is to present the organization as one that is working for to ensure that this first impression is reinforced during the first week and of employment. So basically, like what is said in the book, the first impression employee with the organization is really important to us. And then for those who really inspiring and who really motivate after they get the induction, they get the integration of the organizations, it will make help us to increasing their commitment to ensure that they really want to work in here and they really know and understand what else our organization look like. And then yes, it will help us to increasing their commitment. I think that's all, Arsha.
Okay, Irfan, thank you.
Okay. And then I would like to answer the question from Bagas. If I'm not mistaken, could you mention the detail of induction and what we'll do? as a new employee. So the first things that the detail of inductions, that it should be a very detailed, and then it's really including of this of points. And then as a new employees, to we will get a new first is to interest an employee in the job and organizations. And then the next again is to provide basic information about the working arrangement. And then the next is to indicate the standard of performance and also behavior expected from the employees. And then the next is to tell the employees about training arrangement and how he or she can progress in the company. So basically, it is the detail, like the put new employees at ease, to interest the employee in the job and organizations, and to provide basic information and many more. So what will we do or get as a new employee? As a new employee, they will get the interest. They will increase the excitement of during the entering the company. And then they will get the basic information about the work. And then they will have a clarity of the standard of performance and also behavior in these organizations. And then they will get know about the training arrangement and how he or she can progress in the company. I think that's all, Bagas.
Irvanny, that's your good answer. Thank you.
Okay. And the next is how from Adrian, if I'm not mistaken, is about how to do on-job training and what channel we use. So basically, on-job trainings can be do in every times since every new employees or a new new starters in a company well, just starting in this company. And then actually what channel that we use basically this on the job arrangement can be supplemented by self-management learning arrangement. And then the next is they can do e-learning and by providing advice on learning opportunities. So like based on current condition right now, and then we cannot do like a 100% physical activities. So basically to do on-job training in these current conditions, they should be with e-learning space that given by the company to make sure that every employees will know about the on-job training. And then they will know about the induction. I think that's all, Adrian.
Okay, thank you, Irvanny.
Okay, thank you. And the last question is from Adelia. Could you give example of reducing the cost and inconvenience of early leavers? As stated in the book, a cost that can be reduced because of induction is first is recruitment cost of replacement, and then induction cost like a training, and then cost of temporary agency replacement, cost of extra supervisions and error corrections. And then there is a gap between the employee's value to the company and the cost of the employee's pay and benefits. I think my answer will be same with the book. Okay. Is it clear, Yaya, Adelia?
All right, Irvanny, that was a good answer. Thank you.
Okay. So I just continue to the Q and answer again. Next is my questions for all of you. There's 5 questions that you can answer. And first is what is induction. Second is when we should do induction. Mention 5 parts of employee handbook and why we need to do induction. And then if the organization isn't large enough to justify a printed handbook, the least that can be done is like that. So basically there's a 5 question that you can answer, and I will give you time to read my presentation again that I already sent to the group. So because all of the answer is there's in the PPT and my presentations.
Hello, Irvanny.
Okay, hello. Is it Tiffany?
Yes, I would like to ask the question number 2.
Okay.
The question is when we should do induction. My answer is ideally induction courses should take place as soon as possible after starting. If there are sufficient new employees available, this could be half the first day or half or whole day during the first week. That is my answer.
Okay, cool. Basically, your answer is right because as we know that induction is very important. It's really on, and it's really ideally that induction should be do as soon as possible after the employee start their work. Okay, thank you, Tiffany.
Thank
Next, okay.
you.
Hello, Irvanny.
Okay, hello, Reflia.
Okay, can I try to answer number 1?
Yes.
Okay, so what is induction? Induction is the process of receiving and welcoming employees when they first join the company and giving them the basic information they need to settle down quickly and happily and start working. That is my answer.
Okay, Refi, it's right. So basically, yeah, like you said before, induction is the process of like welcoming for the employees when they first join a company, and we will give the best information to them as the company. Okay, thank you, Refi. Is there any again who want to ask to answer these questions?
Hello, Irvanny.
Yes.
I want to answer question number 4. Why we need to do induction? The main purpose of induction training is to integrate new employee into the company and make them understand the system and procedure followed by the organization. Induction training help new employees settle down quickly in the new work environment and give them sense of belonging. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Like you said before, the purpose of induction is to training, and yes, as a way, and it's really important. Uh, what I can assume for your answers is that it's really important because it will giving them training, right? And understand. Is it right? Wahyu?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Wahyu. And there's two question last 2 questions. Is there anyone who want to answer this question?
Hello, Irvanny.
Okay, hello.
So I want to answer the question number 3. Okay,
Yes.
so my answer is mention 5 part of employee handbook. The first is company rules, second is disciplinary procedure, and the third is capability procedure. Fourth is grievance procedure, and fifth is promotion procedure. That's my answer.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Afi. It's right. It's correct. Because this 5 part is including on the 19th of employee. Okay, thank you. And for the last questions, is there anyone who want to ask? This question is already on my presentation. So basically you just scroll up my PowerPoint to see the answer. Is there anyone who want to answer? Or I just choose someone? Okay. I think I will choose Willa. Is there a Willa in here? Hello, Willa.
Hello, Irvanny.
Okay, could you answer the question number 5?
Oh, so I will try. The list that I think that the answer is that the list that can be done is to prepare a type summary of this information, like company induction, initial briefing, introduction to the workplace, formal induction courses, and the last is on the job induction training. Is that true, Irvanny?
Okay, it's right, Willa, because the list that we can do if we couldn't have a printed handbook, so we should do have like a summary of information about company inductions, and then introduction to workplace, and formal induction, and then on the job training. Okay, thank you, Willa. Okay, I think the question and also the answer is ready, finished. And then I really hope that you really understand about iteration of organizations. And I would say thank you so much for your attention and your your productivity. I hope we will see you on the next presentations again. Okay, thank you. I will give it back to Sir Adi.
Okay, so we have what Irvanny talking, presenting the topic about introduction to organization. So it means that when you are the manager of HRDs, yeah. So when you receive new employees and they want to start before they start their job, so you must introduce them your company. Yeah, you must introduce your company to them. So that when you are the newcomer to the company, so you always suffer from the feeling of fear or agitation or trepidation. Yeah. So about something which may happen. So in this case, the company must do the briefing, yeah, first to the new employees, yeah, by socializing the the the, the employees about the company. So Irvanny has SP19, yeah, 19 documents, yeah, 19 documents about the story of the company, the product, the organization, right, and then the condition of the employees, and then the hours of work, holidays, and take leave, yeah, and pay, sickness, etc. So it's very important, yeah. So you must know. So I want to ask you, how will you feel if you are accepted as the new employee in the company? How will you feel? So if someday you start in your job in the company, and how do you feel? Do you feel worried or what? I think everyone will be worried, yeah, about something which may happen when you start your new job, yeah, because you don't know what to do. See that? So it's very important for the company to do the induction, yeah, to reduce the cost, yeah. So when your new employees is not given the induction, so the new employee don't know what to do, and they will leave the company because they confused, yeah. So you must tell them, associate them, yeah, about what they do. Okay. Any question? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, do you think all the managers do the 19 document here when they have received the employees in the company? Also, the company have this document, like for example the document of organization, their story, and then the rules and the basic condition of employment, and then the pay, sickness. Yeah. Do you think the company should have this?
I think for the company, it should have this employee handbook because it's like a guideline, and then it's like a guidance of for the new employees, sir. But like I said before, if company couldn't have like a printed handbook, like they can do like they can do like a company inductions, initials, like a briefing, and then like introduction to the workplace, and then like a formal induction courses, and then on the job training induction. So.
Yeah, so the company must have this, because to get the employees, so that when the employee want to when to do the leave of absence, so the employees will know how to do it. When the employees want to take leave, so the employees will know how to take leave. Do you know take leave? Yeah, take leave means like in duty, leave. Yeah, and then you must know the employees must also know the disciplinary procedure. Sometimes, in general, the employees like to break the rule, the disciplinary rules, Sometimes the workers like to come late, and then to go home earlier. So it is like a disciplinary rule, It's the most important thing is the disciplinary rule, for the employers, because discipline is very important, factors to influence the productivity, So and also the pay, The pay is also important, to tell to the employees, because the pay is also one of the factors that can also influence the performance, the productivity, and the fair pay, the pay must the pay must be fair, or must be fair, and then also the hours of work, so many hours must the employees do work, in a company. So from what time does the employees start the work, and what time must the employees finish the work, right? So the company must determine the rule, or set up the rule for work, for the hours of work, and then holidays, and then pension scheme. So if you work in the company and the company doesn't give you the pension scheme, what will you do? So will the employees will work well if the company doesn't give the pension scheme for the employees? What do you think? And do you think that all the companies give the pension scheme to the employees? Hello, please share your opinion, please. Do you think that all the companies, especially give the pension scheme for the employees? So pension, the term pension is commonly in for the government office, What about the private sector office, the private sector employees? So does the company give the pension scheme to the employees? What do you think? Hello, can you hear me? Please share your opinion, please. Why did it silent? Nobody talk. Hello. Have you read the article about introduction to organization in the book? Can you hear my voice? Maybe you don't hear my voice, so you are silent. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, on the Irvanny, listen to me. Wait, where are they? Where are the others? Hello? Why did you get silent? What are you doing there? No. Hello? Nobody? So your activity is graded here. So I look at the activity. So if you keep silent, so it's you inform your grade later. So that you must be active here. So don't be passive. It means that you are passive here. So when there's no question from the lecture, so you should try to answer. No matter your answer is not all right, no matter it's right. You must share your opinions. Hello? I ask you, do you think that all the companies important to give the pension scheme to the employees? So what will you do? What happens if the company doesn't give the pension scheme to the employees? Hello, please give your sharing, please. So what you do here is you inform your grade ya later on as value management. So no comment ya. Okay, remind I remind if you don't give me it's okay. It's up to you. Yeah. You because you told me that you want to study more about as value management, and your friend has given me the third article or the handbook. Yeah, the material here, and you must study. It means that you don't study, you don't read the articles. So because nobody give the comment, so nobody shares. How will you increase your knowledge about HRM? So you don't study. No, no comment. Hello, can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, why do you get silent? So it will be great. Yeah. So if I will give you C, it's okay maybe because you keep silent. Yeah. Why do you keep silent? So if the lecturer asks you, don't keep silent. I don't ask, if I ask you and don't know what the answer is, then I talk to the statue, correct? Statue cannot talk, correct? But you are the human being with a mouth and to talk, so I think you must try to answer the question, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. Your sound is not really clear, sir.
Yeah?
Your sound is not really clear.
Why? Because of your network, maybe? I ask you that, do all of the companies give this the pension scheme to the employees? So what happens if the companies don't give the pension scheme to the employees? Can you hear my voice? Hello? No comment. So you don't comment to my voice and you keep silent. What happens? Is there something wrong with your network there?
Sir, is the question is, do all companies give pensions?
Yeah, that's right. Do all the companies give pension to the employees in Pontianak? Yeah, the companies in Pontianak, say. They don't want to give the pension scheme to the employees. So what happens if they don't give the pension scheme to the employees? Is my voice not is my voice bad? So you don't hear my voice?
Sometimes not to really clear shot.
Yeah, because maybe of the network. Yeah, so I have speak in loud voice here. Maybe because of your network there. Maybe there's something wrong with the network, so the voice is not clear.
Okay,
clear when I speak this.
I think for the companies in Pontianak should usually they will give pension money for the employees, but not every company will give that. Usually, for those who in governance, will give pensions for the employees, but sometimes also there will be public companies that give the pensions, but it's really just kayak langka, and then it's just a few of a company yang besar yang biasanya, dan juga it's only for the employees who really yang sudah lama berada di perusahaan.
Yes, they said lot company, yeah, lot. Maybe the other student want to share opinion.
Sir, may I try?
Please.
Okay, for pension, I think most of the company have share a pension with their employees, especially if their employees are already loyal. But for people around me, because we are still really young, and even if we got into a job, we don't really ask related to pension because we are not ready to be loyal to a company. So most of my friends and my surrounded person, when they got into a job, they don't really ask related to pension, but their company which they are working with right now, most of them have a pension ready for their employees who are ready to get their pension.
Yeah. So do you want to work for the company which doesn't give you the pension scheme?
I think if I'm really in the company just for pengalaman, experience, not really to be loyal to the company until I'm pension, I'm not really going to care about the pension. But if I make commitment that I want to be loyal with this company, that I want to work with this company until I get my pension, and then I will consider a company that offer the pension funds.
So the company should should have the rule, how to give the pension to the employees, right? Yeah. So maybe to time the employees wait, maybe. So if the employees has worked for for 20 years, and how much money will they get, yeah, from working there? So there must be the rule, yeah. There must be the rule, yeah. So the company must calculate the length of working, yeah, the length of the working of the employees, and then times the pay, yeah, per month. Okay. If anyone want to share the opinion? If not, okay. So I think I think the topic is very, yeah, has been presented well by Irvanny. So I think all of you have understood, yeah. So in present that the company must have the employees handbook, yeah. Yeah, and the employees handbook is very important for the employees, all of the employees who work in the company, yeah. So the employees will know the story of the company, the rules, the disciplinary rules, etc. Yeah, and the company will also know how to take leave, yeah, and the procedures, yeah. So in this case, every company must do the induction, yeah, to the employees, yeah, and welcoming the employees by socializing the handbook, the company's handbook, yeah, for the first. Okay, I think before we end this course, so as usual, so you must give the closing comment, and then so you must explain what you have got from this topic, and what will this topic be beneficial to you in the future. Okay, please, from Adela Putri Adipro, please. From Adela, please.
All right. So firstly, I want to say thank you, sir, and thank you to the presenter for deliver the material today. And I hope we get benefit from before. Thank you and stay safe.
Anjan Yuando.
Okay, I want to say thank you to the presenter. So, namely Irvanny, and I want to say thank you to sir. I got new knowledge and new insight from this material. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Tiffany.
Hey, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you, Irvanny, for explaining the material really well so that all of us can understand the material too, and also from the discussion. Thank you.
Revelia.
Refilia, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Revelia Teresa. Please, Revelia.
So from the presentation today, we get a lot of new information related to the organization and how to establish like new employees or funds or staff in an organization and a company. Hope today presentation is where we got a lot of information from today's presentation from Irvanny. And not only me, but also other people also get new information and new insight. Thank you.
Okay, Tasha Rabiatul Alfia.
Sir, thank you. I will say to thank you for sir and thank you for Irvanny for today. I think this is important if employees work in company. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ayu Andika.
Okay, thank you for the presenter Irvanny and Sir Adi today to introducing us to organization. I hope the knowledge will be help me also when I'm being an employee. Thank you.
Okay, Muhammad Raji Malaswara.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir Adi, and thank you, Irvanny, for the presenter. And I get a new knowledge about organizational introduction to organizational. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Kevin Nathanael.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say thank you to Irvanny that has been delivered a great presentations, and thank you also to Sir Adi that have had the explanation as well. From today's discussions, I got so many insight, such as how inductions can create motivation to employees, and I hope from this knowledge, it can be benefit for me in the future. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Wilasyola Gracia.
So thank you for Irvanny who has presented today's material, and thank you for Sir Arti who have explained as well. I can get a lot of new insight about induction, reception, and other things that related to introduction to organization. Hope that next week presentation run well too. Thank you.
Okay, Irvanny.
Okay, so actually, I would like to say what I can learn from today is from today's discussion is like, yes, introduction to organization is really important to us to know, because as an employee, we should know these guideline because it will help us in while in working in this company. And then for my futures, it's really benefit for me to know this inductions or introduction to organizations materials, because as we know that maybe someday will be a worker or employees in a company, and it's when we already understand about the introduction of about the inductions things, and then yeah, it make us more easier to know. And then if the company didn't give us the inductions, so we can be initiatively to looking for the answer. I think that's all, sir. Thank you.
Elisa Febrianti.
Yes, sir. First of all, thank you to Irvanny and Saradi. I get to know more about introduction to organization very well. Thank you.
Okay, Asa Wayuni.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Asa.
Okay, so thank you for Saradi and also Irfani that deliver our material today about introduction to organization. And from today's material, we can get more insight that related with organization itself. Thank you.
Okay, Nita Dusa Fitri. No, Putri Hamania. Putri.
Okay, sir. First of all, thank you for Sir Adi and who presented today, Irvani, to deliver today materials about introduction to organization. And I get a lot of information that related to organization. So I hope we will get better next week. Thank you.
Okay. I think I take this time for me to say goodbye, yeah, and see you later next week. So keep your health and be successful in your study. Okay, see you later next week. Goodbye.
See you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.